to the channel, and it's officially the release of the CDL. The first weekend is finally here, and we have some interesting matchups. As you guys can see here, this is the full list. We're going to be going through, giving you guys my prediction, and that's about it for today. Just giving you guys my prediction on the league matches. I want you guys to guess at home, and we're going to see how many we can get right. Starting off with our first match of the weekend. Who is it going to be? It's going to be LAG versus Minnesota Rocker. Let me try something here, because what I'm actually trying to do is I'm trying to get my epic. Where is it? There you go. I'm trying to get my epic pen working here, chat. I'm trying to get the pen working. It's not working. Okay. Not ideal. We're going to go back. We're just going to leave that out. Look, chat, I'm trying to get this working. I'm trying to get this moving so that we can draw on the screen. For some reason, it's not working. If it doesn't, we're just going to continue. We're going to continue. And anyway, starting off with the first match. Who do I think is going to win this one? Well, this one's a weird one because, okay, chat, it's just not working. I'm sorry. I tried. I did try. Unfortunately for today, we're not going to have this on, but we're going to move on anyway. So starting off with the first match here. Now, unless I'm tweaking, LAG is basically Genomates, right? Just to confirm. Yeah, okay. It looks like there's no Genomates. Cool. So LAG is basically going to be Priestess, Skies, Kismet, and Lind. Who do I think is going to win that one? I mean, honestly, I think they're going to win maybe 3-1 or 3-2. I just feel like they're going to have a bit more of an advantage. They just got, you know, those players from last year. They got Kismet, Skies, Priest. I feel like they'll play good together. Now, Minnesota Rocker, I don't actually hate their team. They got Geo, Paul X, Nero, and Estria. That's a lot of talent stacked on the teams. But I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like LAG are going to win that one. I'm just trying to think the score-wise. I think it could be a bit closer than people think. The thing about this Rocker team is I feel like they're good on paper with experience, but I don't think, you know, let me make this a bit easier. I'm trying to, so I don't have the rosters on this screen. As you guys can see here, that's the rosters. We have it on Zuma's stream. I had to literally go to Zuma's channel and find the rosters because of how bad the CDL organization is. We can't even see the, the rosters aren't anywhere. We have to go and find them ourselves. So that's the rosters there. And we're going to kind of go through and just kind of break them down. So for me, I'm going to give it to LAG, which isn't LAG, it's Gentlemates, but for some reason they're still called LAG. Anyways, we move on. That's going to be them. I'm going to give them a 3-1 win over there. Then we have Texas versus Boston Breach. You guys know the Texas roster absolutely. Boston have Cammy, Awakening, Purge, and Snoopy. And I think this is going to be a clean 3-0. I'm hoping it's going to be a clean 3-0. I just don't see Boston putting up a fight early on. I just think, you know, Texas is going to come out strong. And it's going to be a clean 3-0 to start off their major. Then we have a very interesting matchup. We have Clay with the team of the Falcons coming up against Carolina. Now Carolina's roster is, let's get it. Where is it? I know what it is, but I just want to see it so I can go through it. Where is it? Okay, I am starting to tweet right there. The Ravens. Okay, cool. Slasher, Vivid, Gwyn, and TJ. Very, very good roster. I'm very interested to see how they play. I think it might be a 3-0 for Carolina, simply because they've just come to the country and started scrimming recently, so they're going to be very, very behind. And I think at the start of the game, they're going to get kind of smoked simply because of the gap in terms of, like, these teams be scrimming every day, and they've just, I think I saw a tweet yesterday from Clayton saying that was the first day they were scrimming. So I just think Carolina are going to win that 3-0. And then, you know, after a few sets, maybe they start to be competitive. But for the first game, I'm going to give it to a 3-0 Carolina. And oh my god, what a banger we have to start this one off with. Atlanta Faze versus Toronto. It's not the same Toronto Ultra from last year. However, can the boys come through? Can they win the game here against Faze? I don't think so. I think it's going to be a I want to say 3-1. I think they might lose a map pair, but honestly, I could see a 3-0, man. I feel like Faze are just going to come in different. I'm going to give it a 3-0. So I'm going to say 3-1 here. I think the whole time it's going to be 3-1 LAG, 3-0 Texas, 3-0 Carolina, 3-0 Atlanta Faze. I think early on, I think we're going to see some absolute battles. I'm going to give it 3-1. I just think Kleenex is going to come out different, bro. Kleenex, I think I'm going to give them 3-1. I'll give it 3-1 Toronto, 3-1 Faze here. And yeah, I think Friday's going to be pretty straightforward in terms of the winners. It'll be winner, 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 and winner. That's what I'm going with. Then we go to Saturday, December the 7th. Starting off, Falcons have had their first game. They're a little bit warm. Can they do something against Miami, who have just announced Vickel's retirement? Will that change things, you know? Will that cause anything in the camp? They've been scrimming with Vickel. Now he's retired. We don't know. We don't know if he's been planning it. It's the start of the season. I don't know. It's a weird one because normally if someone's going to retire, you do it at the end of the season. They're doing it at the start. Maybe he wasn't a fan of Black Ops 6. I don't know what's happening. happen. Maybe it's a last minute thing. We don't know the insights. I'm going to still go with Miami again, purely based on the fact that they haven't had enough scrims in practice. But this time, they're going to warm up a little bit. I'm going to give them a 3-1 game for Miami. And I think Falcons take their first map of the CDL season. Then we go to Minnesota versus Boston. I think, once again, very unfortunate. I think Boston are going to go down. Do they take a map, though? I'm going to give them a map here. I'm going to say 3-1 Minnesota. I don't think it's going to be clean. I don't think it's going to be, too difficult, but I'm going to give them a map. It's going to be 3-1. I can easily see a 3-0, but that's what I'm going to go with. Then we have Vancouver versus Toronto. I'm extremely, extremely excited for this one. Just to go through the Vancouver roster, we got Abuza, Nasty, Hixie, and 04 versus Toronto, which is going to be Insight, Kleenex, Beans, and Joe DeSteves. I think this will go for a battle, and I'm going to go for a Game 5 Toronto Ultra. I think this one will be mixy. I think it'll go for a battle. I'm going to go for Toronto with the 2 hard points. Going to go Vancouver with the Game 3 and the Game 2. And then Game 5, your boy Beans is going to pop off, get some ice, and win them their first game of the CDL CDL qualifiers. LAT versus New York. Wow. Absolute banger game on the side of New York here, or Cloud9, whatever you want to call them. You got Sib, Attach, Mac, and Kremp going up against LA Thieves. You guys already know. You got Hydra, Scrappy, Ghosty, and Envoy. It's going to be a clean 3-0 from the side of LAT. I don't think they're going to mess around. They're going to come in different. Hydra's going to put on a show. Scrappy's going to be chirping, and the boys are going to win that 3-0. Now, do I think New York are a good team? Absolutely, but I don't think they're on the level of LA Thieves. And then we go to Sunday, LAG versus Carolina. LAG going through. Can they win this game? Honestly, I'm thinking this one. Actually, I think I'm tweaking. For this Minnesota game, I think in my head, I thought that was LAG. Oh, yeah. So Minnesota, I still think they're going to win 3-1, maybe 3-0. But just to clarify, Minnesota are basically Geo, Paulex, Nero, and Estriel. I think I might have said the wrong thing earlier. I think I might have put them as LAG, which is Gentlemaids. And then we have now Gentlemaids versus Carolina. It's going to be a pretty good game, man. It's going to be a pretty good game, in my opinion. You got... I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I don't really know who wins this one. I think I low-key give it to Carolina. I have no idea. Priestess, Guys, Kismet, and Lins versus Slasher, Vivid, Gwyn, and TJ. I don't know. It's a flip of the coin for me. I think it really comes down to a few things there. Who's hot on the day? Who's kind of warmed up? Who's ready to shoot? I think this could really, really be a flip of the coin. If I had to guess right now, if I was putting money on the line, who am I going with? I think I'm going to give it to... this is so tough. You know what? We're going to give it to LAG. We're going to give it to LAG. I think they're going to start off the week 2-0, surprise some people. Those are the champ winners from 2 years ago, man. I think they got Priester back now. He's been shooting in the tournaments. He's been shooting in 8. I think I'm going to give some faith to LAG, but it'll be a close one. I think it'll be a 3-1 or a 3-2. I don't think it'll be a sweep. I think each map will be close, and they manage to take it. Miami versus Vancouver. I think Miami, they're going to get the win on Saturday. I think Sunday, Vancouver are going to come to play. I think they're going to win that one 3-0. I've just got a feeling. I think it's going to be a sweep. I think Vancouver are coming in different on Sunday. After losing a close one to Toronto Ultra, I think they're going to want revenge, and they're going to take out Miami in the process. Then we have absolute bangers to end Sunday. I love the scheduling. 4 matches a day. I think they did a fantastic job with their scheduling. And I mean, we've got Texas versus New York. I think I'm going to give it to the Optic boys. Absolutely. They're my team. It's going to be a 3-1 though. I think Cloud9 might get a map here. They lost 3-0 to LA, in my opinion. They're going to lose 3-0 and then they're going to come back, win a map, but it's not going to be any more for them, as Texas are going to win that one 3-1. Then we go through. Wow. Match of the weekend. Atlanta Faze versus Thieves to end week 1, December 8th. Everyone's going to be tuned in, 4:30 p.m. Who is going to win that game? I'm going to give it to Thieves. I think they take the edge early on. I think they win it 3-1 or 3-2. I'm going to say 3-1. They come with an absolute statement early on in the year. They stomp on Faze and they really show how dominant they're going to be. I have no idea who's going to win that one, but I'm going to give it to the boys at LA Thieves, and I think they're going to finish the weekend 2-0. Texas are going to win 2-0 as well, and then Faze are going to be 1-1, neck and neck, ready. The top 3 starting to separate themselves as we head into week 2. YouTube, hope you guys enjoyed my prediction for week 1. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree? Do you guys disagree? I want want to hear your thoughts down below. What team do you think are going to surprise us? Anything you guys want to talk about, we'll go through it. This is the CDL channel where we're going to have daily news on CDL, predictions, all that good stuff. So make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys for another video tomorrow evening. Peace.